Hello and welcome back to Echo Dawn. I am currently scrolling through and looking at the next level experience for each of those guys. And if you saw, that went by really fast, I know, the Mystic has 56 points left to go to get the next level. So I decided I'm not going to use a campfire right yet, and I'm just going to go and get in a few fights and let the Mystic level. And some of my other characters are pretty close as well. So we're just going to stroll around this platform a little bit and picking up with where we are in the whole main quest. Fresh air. And you can also look at the pattern here outside and notice kind of what direction you're supposed to search to look for the upcoming stones. But if you'll notice, we have the top right gem key stone thingy, and we're going to be going after the other three. Now, I don't know that I really have enough supplies and provisions to do this, so it's going to be a bit tight, probably. But one thing we do know, water bears are our friend. They used to be this really dangerous and feared enemy, and I'm sure they will be again when we come through with a different party mix. Oh man, see? That Vitalize, if I would have gotten the right one, that would have been mine. I don't really need it though, I'm still full on health. But anyway, water bears, when you... Oh, and there we go again! Another heal! These guys are all of a sudden buddy-buddy. Let's help each other out. But anyway, yeah, if you get one charmed and they heal your party, that's just a really helpful thing when you're far deep in one of these dungeons and you are running low on all the necessary things. So anyway, I should be able to clean these guys up fairly quickly now. I've gotten pretty strong. Wow, this particular pack is like bent toward heal up, buff the defense. They're very internal, very self-focused, I guess. I've been harping on the water bears that they're often violent and aggressive, and they are. It's true. But I've been convinced that there is some light within their tiny water bear souls that I've been able to extract. See, there we go. Just reaching out and blessing our whole party with that wonderful Vitalize, that group Vitalize, which just tanks you right up to full. And then we turn on him with vicious ferocity. Kids, you may want to block your eyes for this. Anyway, that ought to do it. There goes our Mystic. And it looks like our Bard is very close to leveling as well. The Mystic could... I've been buffing the intelligence a lot because I need tons of mana points. I need lots... Oh, new abilities, by the way. Look at this. Aegis Aura and Revivify. Some things you can tap on and they'll tell you what they do. I kind of wish that was the case here, but we'll find out in a hurry. Anyway, the first fight we get into, we get to try out some of these new abilities. So that's very fun. That's one thing I like about this game is how deep the character trees go as far as their development. So they get lots of really great abilities. So as excited as we are about water bears, many other creatures and groups in this underwater realm are considerably more dangerous. And the water bears actually themselves are very dangerous. Like I said, if you don't have charm and you can't, eliminate one of them, get him playing on your team. So we'll see what we find as we head now toward the southernmost gem key. We're heading for that one. Now, a party of Grimps. Starting to use the dual shot a lot more with the marksman. You put that together with like the cleave or even the blade dance from the Bard, and you get some good damage done, and maybe you can take out two of them, get rid of a couple of them at a time. I've been having so much fun with Charm that I just can't help these days charming someone and getting them to fight on our team. It's a lot less satisfying, to be sure, with a party of Grimps. Oh great, my Templar is blinded, so I can't really follow up with the cleave, but I guess... whatever. We'll just attack. And the Bard will have to do the follow-up damage on that one. Looks like Templar's Crisis Strike is full, and that's just great since he's blinded and he's going to miss his attack. People. I had blocked on his turn, so that's why I didn't use it yet. Still 4 people. 3 people would at least hit. So, and I'm still using that tricky wheel, the bugged wheel at the moment. Wow, nice. Lots of damage. I'm still using that bugged wheel, so it's really tough to spin and hit the abilities that I need, but I'm dealing with it. It's not so bad. Our charmed Grimp is just still happy to fight for us, apparently. Doesn't really know any better. Can't distinguish friend from foe. Still thinking I should save the Templar's Crisis Strike for the next fight. Oh, and yeah, the Marksman's Crisis Strike is up, so I'd love to save that for the next fight too. Shouldn't really have any problem. It'll just take a while to pick these guys off. And the Grimp, he's doing his best to help out. My Mystic can't do a terrible amount of damage, so she just sort of jumps out and throws her shiv, and that's about all she gets. But the Bard is still doing dual-wielding whips, and he'll take him down pretty fast. Keep skipping turns though, and with that half-turn cost of skipping turns, you gotta skip forever. All right, Bard levels. Bard, I still want to be buffing his dexterity. It's really nice to have him dual-wielding and doing some pretty solid damage. I want his speed to be a little bit higher. It's pretty good right now because he comes up usually at least right in front of key monsters so that he can use his charm. But yeah, we'll boost it a little. And yeah, we'll get a save going because I'm just sort of going now in this direction. Oh, nice. A chest. Oh, buried gold. 500s of them. We'll take it. Now, if I remember the spiral pattern, it seemed that I kind of went down and kind of spiraled counterclockwise. But I'm just going to work my way all the way to the rightmost wall here, the easternmost wall. Oh boy. Okay, these guys are a little tougher with the big mama squids, whatever they are. With the amount of blind, you can end up in a situation where things get pretty dire. Oh boy, I really should have used a cleanse, except it wouldn't have mattered because I got 2 of those squids coming up and they would have probably reblinded me. So I'm going to try out Lullaby and try to knock some of them out by putting them to sleep. And I have a friend who keeps arguing that the Lullaby is the best one to use, but I've been having so much fun with Charm that I don't think so, because Charm is consistent. It's a for sure thing, But oh well, he missed, and the Bard missed. Well, no, Bard hit on one of his shots. That's always nice. And the Mystic finished off the wounded Grimp. Marksman will be able to polish off another one of these guys with the Super Gauge Blast. Always a fun ability to use. And if I understand rightly about how this Lullaby works, when their turn comes up, there's a chance that they'll fall asleep. So every time a monster's turn arrives, not the Bard's turn again, in this case, I'm deciding I'm just going to charm that guy who is next in the turn order, and I can go back to Lullaby if I want when the Bard's turn pops up again here. Well, I'm just going to try to go headlong into it. Man, really could use a cleanse again. Cleave, hit 1. That's not so bad. Ouch. Okay, Templar is getting low, so this is one of the more dangerous fights out here right now. Is these vampire squids that do these soul suck and stuff like that. So, and a party of Grimps. The Grimps are just solid enemies, solid little enemies. Okay, here we get to use Revivify. Nice. Okay, that completely filled my Templar. So that's a really nice heal, and boy, a long time coming. It's been, I mean, I've been using such a weak heal for such a long time. And my Blinded Templar is mostly useless. Let's see. Wouldn't necessarily want to use this now. It's going to take away a turn, the Temporal Wave. Love that big background graphic, by the way. That's kind of nice. Now I could cleanse and dish out the damage, or I could choose to do some heal because she's really low and probably don't want to take too many risks. It still is annoying though, that amount of blind. It's just pretty much they're deciding that you are going to fight the underwater area blind. It's just the way it is. So certain party mixes coming through here, that could make things extremely difficult, because I can't see how you could stock up enough balm potions that would take care of it, or even have enough turns to take care of it. You'd spend all your turns unblinding your guys, so you just have to come up with other methods, other ways. And I guess that's what drove me to trying the charm, because I was like, man, I've got to come up with another way of handling this. So in that way, necessity is the mother of invention, for sure. Now I'd gone back to Lullaby with the Bard. You know, I keep wanting to give it a shot. He's blinded, he's not going to do a lot of damage. We'll try to get rid of that blind and have it helpful. Nice. Vampire Squid doing their residual damage. Well, they weakened me up a bit, and I've got a long way before other levels. So we'll see how much harder this gets as I make my way in here. So this has got to be the rightmost wall. That means I've just got to go north and kind of curl my way around counterclockwise. Yeah, nowhere else that I can really go. Just make our way sort of through a maze of rubble and rock down here. Alright, this should be interesting. A lot of these Gulper Eels. They do damage pretty fast. They also blind, they also stun. So it's a significant battle that we've got on our hands. I'll keep using that small heal for now. And here it comes again. More defense reduction. More, let's see, dual shot. Get rid of maybe 2 of them. Yes, that's great. That's great. I think the biggest thing, you know, I guess I should look at damage before and after, but they keep reducing your defense, so yeah, they start hitting really hard. Let's get one of them working on my team. See how that works out. And the Bard is up again. Again blinded, you know, what are you going to do? Attack and hope. Could get rid of the blind. Oh no, okay, so there are stacked attributes. Stacked negative attributes, and all it did is got rid of some of the defense down. So I was kind of hoping to get rid of the blind on the Templar, but it only got rid of 1 of the effects on him, so that really didn't help out at all. There we go, I managed to get the ability wheel up, and we're going to hit that rear row of them. And we're back to the marksman. I accidentally hit block with the mystic. Yep, sure enough we missed. Hey, my charmed one. Hey, there we go. My charmed one's fighting for us and kills off the bottom left eel. There we go. This time we got the ability wheel up. And we'll just try to keep, especially my tank, healed up. Doggone, well, I'm running out of time for this video. We're going to pick this fight up in just a few, right after the break. I kind of like this image of them facing each other. So we'll be right back.